Hey guys, Slimber here, and today we're going to do a video on Charlie Kirk again. Oh god, I have a neck beard. Ugh. Anyways, fucking Charlie Kirk did a video on fucking Thanksgiving and how leftists hate Thanksgiving. Some fucking rant. I saw it on fucking Kyle Kalinski's Secular Talk. When I went to look it up to do a video on it, I saw everybody else was doing one, and I wasn't going to. I saw like the Young Turks. I think fucking Sam Cedar and a shit ton of other leftists were doing it, and I was like, oh well, I'll hold off on this. But then I was like, fuck it, I have nothing better to do. It'll be like a little Thanksgiving special. So here we are. I guess this is what we're gonna do. All right, let's get right into this, shall we?
The left has always hated Thanksgiving.
The left has always hated Thanksgiving. They hated it before it fucking existed. Like, that's a pretty fucking bold claim to make, Charlie. Like, the fuck? Anyways, why do you look like you just came off, like, you're fucking binge drinking for the past 2-3 weeks? Like, you've been doing fucking cocaine in your fucking basement for the last, like, month and a half. Like, why do you look this fucking wild? You look worse than I do, and I already look pretty fucking rough.
Thanksgiving can be interpreted as a religious holiday if you believe in giving thanks to a creator.
I mean, yeah, I guess you could fucking interpret any holiday as a religious holiday by that fucking logic. Halloween, St. Patrick's Day, even though we don't have it fucking Boxing Day, 4th of July, fucking Martin Luther King Day. But inherently, it's not. I think, what was it? Inherently, it was like supposed to celebrate a harvest, being thankful for a harvest they had or something. We're going to ignore all the bad shit that happened. We'll go into that later, too, but anyways, it's not inherently a religious holiday. You could interpret it, but you could interpret literally anything as religious by that fucking logic.
But they hate Thanksgiving because they believe there is nothing you should be thankful for in America. This is an awful place. It is cancerous, rotten to the core. Tear it all down. Burn it from within. Why would you be thankful? Instead, we need a revolution.
I mean, leftists are thankful for things. They have friends they're thankful for. They have family they're thankful for. I mean, if you want to go off politics, there's a minimum wage that exists. There's labor laws that exist. They might be basic, but they exist, so there's something to be thankful for. This is like the fucking most ridiculous goddamn rant I've ever heard. Like, this is literally the new war on Christmas. It is this new made-up war. But I think it's worse, honestly. I think it's fucking worse.
Remember, as the Students for a Democratic Society radicals once wrote in the 1960s, they said, conflict is the origin of everything.
Remember, once Dr. Seuss, like 30, 40, 50, maybe even 60 years ago, wrote, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Does that quote make any goddamn sense in this context? No, neither does his.
What happens when you're thankful? By definition, you're less likely to be involved and engaged in conflict.
Are you though? Because some people might get more enthusiastic when they're more thankful. Charlie really hammering down that I can interpret anything as fucking anything.
Thanksgiving is supposed to de-escalate any sort of pre-existing issues in our country.
I mean, from what I hear with a lot of people with big families and shit, it doesn't really de-escalate tensions. It kind of just makes them worse because they're all at the dinner table and somebody's going to spark some political ass conversation that's going to get people arguing. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to have to fucking deal with that Thursday a little bit. And I'm going to be the only one there who's like, I fucking hate both of those fucking retards. So, referring to Biden and Trump. So, it's going to fucking suck. I mean, I didn't do shit the last 2 years. 2017, I think I did something. I don't know what I did, though. So, yeah, I mean, from my experience, it's not been that bad with tensions, but I know a lot of people that say, hey, it's fucking worse. So it clearly doesn't do a lot when there's a time like this going on.
And now they're using the virus as an excuse for you not to be thankful.
Oh, okay, so this is what this is about. Okay, so here in Michigan, And some other states, I believe, did this too. The governor basically said, "Hey, don't have a shit ton of people at your house for Thanksgiving when there's a virus going around and there's a pandemic, and we want this shit to end, and potentially your family members could have the virus, so it's a pretty bad fucking idea to have them over." Um, Basically, the governor was like, "Okay, only have like two households or something like that over Thanksgiving." Um, which I get. I'm probably not going to follow it anyways because I'm around the people I go to anyways all the time. Um, but there's 200,000 people that died. Thanksgiving is not that fucking important compared to the 200,000 people that died already and the other people who may potentially die from COVID because you're a selfish fucking prick. And admittedly, I'm a bit of a selfish fucking prick. But hey, at least I'm not crying. Oh my god, the governors hate Thanksgiving. At least I fucking can figure out why the fuck they're doing it. At least I'm not being a fucking retard about it like you. Alright, so he's basically ending it right there. So we're going to kind of wrap this up. But I'm going to admit there are some leftists who don't like Thanksgiving. My grandfather doesn't. He's full Native American. Do I really need to explain why he doesn't like Thanksgiving? But anyways, I kind of am indifferent on it. Um, I don't think it's great that we celebrate. I mean, we're not celebrating genocide per se, but it led up to genocide. So I don't think that part's great. But at the same time, I'm willing to ignore it if I can deep throat a goddamn turkey and some fucking green bean casserole and some fucking cranberries and some stuffing and fucking watch football. I mean, we don't got football this year, I assume, but fucking chill, I guess. I'm willing to ignore it for food because, I'm a fat fuck. Look, I'm not a shill when it comes to goddamn fucking money, but if you corrupt me with food, it's probably possible. Anyways, go ahead and call me a fat fuck in the comments. Leave a dislike, and yeah, Slimber out.